Hello. As promised, the second podcast of the week. Actually, this podcast is for this week. The previous one was for the last week, which I missed out. So, this podcast, we will spend time on health as it should be, right? So, why health? I mean, this should be a no brainer, but again, if you really need to know why we have to prioritize health, as I said in my previous podcast, everything starts with being healthy. Right? If you are a sports star or a athlete, that's a no-brainer. You will need to be healthy so that you will be able to perform better in whichever sport you are involved in. However, if you are in a desk job also, the more healthier you are, the more proficient you will be and productive you will be when doing that job. Right? Imagine if you are, say, 15 kgs overweight. Half of the time you will be huffing and puffing. I don't know how much you will be able to focus on your job. Imagine if you are going through some chronic disease, half of the time will be just managing that disease. Will you be healthy? Right? But imagine if you are healthy, baseline healthy. You don't need so many muscles or, uh, you know, looking awesome. No, if you are baseline healthy, you can actually focus in the things that you like to do. So that is why you need to be healthy. Pretty clear? Now, most of the time, my friends who are my age, so they have their sons, daughters growing up as well, they ask me how early should we be, interested or invested in health. Uh, my elder kid started running with me when she was 7 years old as fun. I've never forced on speed, but just wanted her to, start jogging. Over a period of time, speed was there. And after I let go, she was never into it again. But she's been reaping a good number of rewards for that. And down the line, she will also realize that her foundation in her cardio has been laid really well. That will take care of her during the later part of life. But if it is left to you and your parents have never asked you to participate in any of those activities, then I would believe that at least by 21 to 25 sometimes is the right time for you to get into healthy habits, right? And healthy habits doesn't mean you need to live like monk. I don't, but that's how early I would be invested in, because the earlier you start, that's how much compounding effect you will see. Just as in case of normal money investment, even investment in health will compound. Yeah, I started, to be very honest, when I was in late 30s or 35, between 35 36. That's when I started investing in my health. More serious last 3 4 years, because yeah, you're the average of 5 people you spend time with, and everybody in trust bank is super health focused. So in Citibank, yes, there were people who were healthy. There were people who were healthy in Infosys used to have a gym in its own campus. That's how it was like, the campuses of Infosys, TCS, we always say that they are a world in themselves. They have everything there, even grocery stores, right? But when you see people around you, Infosys, maybe 10 to 15% were quite healthy, 85% were normal. Citibank, I would say 5 to 10% were healthy, 80% were normal. Trust Bank, 80 to 90% are super healthy, and they will really make you conscious about it, right? So again, so I've been healthy in last 2 to 3 years of my life. I'm super focused. uh, you don't need to start spending money immediately when you start investing in health. Be First is podcasts, because you have access to YouTube, you've got access to other platforms. Try to search for health podcast, listen to them, form of opinion. If in doubt, reach out to the SMEs. You can reach out to me. I will also be able to clarify, because I have access to so many of SMEs which you will. I have as many as you will never have. So you can reach out to me. I can help you out on that as well. But form a baseline first of what defines good health for you, and then you can take that forward, right? And habits can be broken, habits can be formed. uh, yeah, there is only a certain amount of willpower is what people say, but till you are able to prove them wrong, agree with them, right? So 3 to 4 goals max per year, and you don't need to wait for new year. You can take those resolutions right now if you want, but form a very solid understanding of what you want to achieve. Then go back to your pet, ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, wherever. Realistically, how much time it would take to achieve those goals. Life happens, life intervenes. The best of the plans get tossed when life happens. So your goals should be as life should be, right? Say, for example, you want to lose 20 kgs, right? Realistically, it will take 1 year if you want to do it in a normal, safe, healthy way. But there will be some gimmicks who will tell you I can get it down in 2 months. Please don't go to them, right? But if you believe that it takes 1 year, go back, ask ChatGPT or Gemini, Cloud, whoever, how much time it takes. It will tell you a rough time frame, and then you put 30% buffer in that, because that's for life to happen as it should be. And then if it says 8 months, you assume 1 year, but you break those goals into 1 month each, and then you make sure you hit your monthly goals. Any health goal, please do not have beyond less than 1 month. Should at least be 1 month. More than 1 month is also gives you that much of time to stray away. So 1 month is perfect. By 30th, 31st of every month, 29th, 28th of every month, you should be able to hit those goals, right? So my target was to hit a certain body fat level, and so far I have been meeting. For the month of March, my body fat target was 16.5, and today morning I hit that goal. So I have 2 more days, but doesn't mean that I will let go or I will go for a cheat meal or something. I'll come to cheat meals later, but doesn't mean that I'll go for a cheat meal. I hit my goal, but I'll still keep up the pace. So I have to hit 14%, and at this moment, from 16.5, it will take 5 more months realistically for life to happen as it should be. So by end of this year, comfortably I will be able to hit that goal, right? So it was very easy earlier when I was at 26% body fat. Within 2 weeks I got 25. Within another 1 week I got 24, 23, 22 were easy. From 22 coming all the way to 16.5 has been hell of a journey. Yes, there are some sacrifices I'm happy to do, because I like this version of mine better. I eat well. I indulge sometimes. I don't say no, but I don't plan myself. If somebody offers, take in moderation. I'll come back to that also later. But that's my goal, right? 14%. But one of my goal was to do High Rocks professional league as partners, and my favorite partner Srini. Last time I started with him in open category. We did the open category, then I tried open singles myself, and this year we did pro doubles in Thailand, Bangkok. So once I'm ready to do single, that's my another health goal, to be able to do professional singles in High Rocks. But I've given myself at least till end of this year to train for that, and then once I am sure I will be able to complete by myself in the professional category, is when I will register for High Rocks professional singles. So that goal again end of year, but I have a monthly plan of how I'm gonna achieve that. So I'm on that. So body fat, then High Rocks singles, and then there's OCBC cycle coming up in May, and then there are a couple of marathons also I'm planning to do. But those are something I know I will be able to do. Those are not my goals, but my massive goals at this moment is high rocks singles professional and body fat hitting 14%, and then after that I will maintain it. So that's again important. When you establish your health goals, be very clear how realistically you will be able to achieve them, and also important is to maintain them, because you have done all this hard work not to prove to anybody else but to yourself that yes, you can go there, you can reach there, you can hit it. But more important is, after doing all those sacrifices, just give up, just that, get that euphoria. Yeah. So that's how you frame your goals. And if you're not sure what goals you have to frame, call me, I'll tell you, or you put a message, I'll tell you what goals suits you the most, because I know you, right? So frame goals, 3 goals, 4 goals max. Don't go for 10 goals just because there's an Insta reel which says 10 things to keep you most healthy and rocking. No, don't go for that. Go for 2, 3, 4 max. Don't go beyond 4, right? And don't wait for New Year. You can start today, right? Or whichever is your favorite, most earliest coming date. Frame it, achieve it. If somebody like me can, you can definitely. Yeah. Next is know your strength. Know your strength is very important. As I told you earlier, habits can be broken, habits can be made, but your willpower is only so limited. Till you realize that willpower is unlimited, please don't go that side. Keep it to 3, 4. Know your strength. Knowing your strength is very, very important. Yeah. Know, are you good at sport? Are you good at running? Are you good at strength? And then form your habits accordingly. Are you good at fasting? That's very important, right? People will say, you have to fast for 3 days in a stretch and you will never get cancer in your life. But 3 days, if you cannot do, that's fine, totally fine. Know your strength, what you can do. I can do an intermittent fasting of 18 hours. That's the best I can do. I will not take it to 20 hours. I will not take it to 22. I will not take it to 1 meal a day. I'll take it to 6 hours of eating window, and I have 3:30 to 9:30. I'm perfectly fine with that, happy with that. So know your strength, know your limits, till what you can do, and go hit that. Right? And when it comes to diet, it's a fantastic thing. People say, you tell me what to eat so that I can lose weight. Bro, you have gained weight because you have been eating. Unless you have a hormonal problem. But otherwise, normally most of the obesity is because you have been eating. So please don't come and ask me what should I eat so that I can lose weight. But jokes apart, yes, there are some things that you can eat, but you must always remember the end goal that you have to maintain once you reach there. राइट, एक बार हो गया उसके बाद तो वापस खाने चले आएगा, चले जाएगी, तो उसके बाद ना हो रहा भाई, वापस आ जाना है सारा कुछ, है ना? सो always keep that in mind, that you will need to maintain the habit that you form. You have to maintain the diet that you form. You cannot just reach the goal and then say, now I can go back to my paratha or samosa or pizza. Yeah. So, and as I always say, moderation is the key. I have seen my own wife. She maintained her body like hell, like more than 20 years. She has not changed. And her secret is moderation. She eats everything in moderation, right? So she doesn't go protein diet or 6 hours window, nothing, but moderation. Yeah. So if you believe you will not be able to control yourself, the best way to diet is go moderate. Eat your rice in moderation, eat your pizza in moderation, and the best thing is, don't say no to anything, but don't go by yourself. That's my mantra actually. I don't go for a pizza, I don't go for a chocolate, I don't go for a cake. But if somebody offers me, and if that's within my eating window of 3:30 to 9:30, I do not say no. I take a small bit of it and I keep it, right? So that's my cheat, right? So again, don't go to extremes. When I say that, throw sugar out of your life, people just say that, oh man, I wore the sugar proof belt and then after that I won't touch anything sweet. Don't go to that extreme, right? Our culture has been that we celebrate things with sweets, no matter where you are born or brought up. So that's fine. If that's the dopamine that the entire humanity is into, mean, follow it, right? But again, don't reach out for a sweet. If the sweet comes to you, take it in moderation. Don't say no. Don't go to extreme. So that's another thing. And many people say, so which one is my cheat day? Is Saturday my cheat day? Is Tuesday my cheat day? There's no concept of cheat day. Every time you have a cheat day, your willpower goes down by that much, right? So your motivation, your aspirations, your uh, ambition, everything must not have a cheat day. If you really love your job, there is no Saturday, Sunday, no public holidays. Those are the time when you want, you relax. When you are passionate about something, there are no holidays. Work becomes play when we are really passionate about something. Really love the job that I do, and for me, there are no weekends. That's decided by me, not my boss, not by my organization, not by my HR. I really love my job. So whenever I feel like I take a break, I don't see whether it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So not like donkey labor, but whenever I want to do something, I don't look at the clock, I don't look at the calendar. So please, there should be no cheat day in your health as well. Oh, my birthday, so I take a break and eat like a slog. No. You eat like a slog, you will never be able to again come back to whichever diet you are following. So please do not have any concept of cheat day. Somebody offers you something, take in moderation. And then if it requires you to fast the next day just to kill those excess calories, by all means do. Right? But do not define a cheat day. Do not define an extreme. Keep being balanced. And unless you, of course, unless you have a career into modeling or acting or pre-sales, I'm so sorry, pre-sales guys. If you are into sales or pre-sales, you can go extreme in your health. But otherwise, if you're not into sports, if you're a normal person like me, you don't need to go into extremes. uh, I have been gone there. That's a separate topic for discussion. Someday I will reveal you why I am doing all this, what I am doing with respect to health. Someday I will reveal to you in a different podcast. But yeah, you don't need to go to extremes, right? Just live healthy to whatever extent you can. Keep your diet as clean as possible. There should be no cheat day. Live as long as you can, because you never know, someday there could be a magic pill which can reverse age and you can become 25 with the same maturity that you have at the age of 75 or 80. That would be fabulous. I mean, if you don't like that concept, it's completely up to you. But I really love that. I would like to go back to 25 and stay at 25 while I'm matured at this age. 45 to 50 is the best time, when you believe. I mean, whichever age I was, I thought that was the best age. That's a separate story for a separate day. But yeah, health should be your first priority. If it is not, then you got your priorities wrong, dude. And ma'am, not only dudes, right? Health should be your first priority. Today is Sunday, hopefully in most parts of the world. So spend that much of time, reflect upon where your health is at this moment. What is the change that you want to bring along? If you want help, reach out to the SMEs, watch the podcasts, call me. I will be able to help you as well. Put some comments and I would try to respond. If you want to anonymous, be anonymous, no problem. So that's all I had to say. Everybody who has subscribed to my channel Life as Should Be, thank you very much. And those who have not subscribed, feel free to not subscribe, but come often, listen to it. And if you don't like the video, I can't help. And I don't force you to like, subscribe and all that. Just keep engaging. I love engaging with people. Whenever possible, I'll meet you guys physically. Till that point of time, take care. Chalo.